Speaker, I now yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Arizona, the ranking member of the Natural Resources Committee, Mr. Grijalva.
Gentleman is recognized.
Thank the gentleman for yielding. And Mr. Speaker, the Default on America Act is foolish. It's harmful. It's a harmful piece of legislation offered to appease the Republican Party's most extreme fringe. Republicans' plan to handle the debt limit is not a plan at all. It's a ransom note that threatens aggressively to take our country backward, and everybody loses. Either Republicans force default, which results in skyrocketing student loans, veterans losing out on hard-earned benefits, and countless other incomprehensible effects that will hit the most vulnerable the hardest, but will hit working folk, middle-class folk just hard as well. Or Republicans can enact their tone-deaf economic agenda, giving a huge windfall to billionaires and oil barons while cutting food assistance from poor families, children, and older people. If Republicans had their way, they'd strip our communities of the right to fight back against polluting industries while padding big oil's pockets. They'd cut funding for climate science while reversing the progress Democrats have made on clean energy. They'd do absolutely nothing to address emissions. In fact, they'd give companies free passes to pollute while cutting funding to fight wildfires and provide drought relief. They say they will help American families, but if it slashes already underfunded tribal education programs and Indian child welfare programs. And their budget would make it harder to tackle wildfires and drought in the West. This bill is not what the American people want. Our communities want clean air, clean water. They want to be able to put food on the table. They want good, stable jobs, and they want the federal government to face climate change head on. I urge my colleagues to stand up against the Default on America Act, vote no, and I yield back.